Hi guys, so today I'm showing you how I set up, film, edit and upload my YouTube videos. So this is my studio space, what used to be my dining room. First things first, I need to block out all of the natural light. That might sound crazy for making videos and photography, but for me the natural light is not constant and it really affects my video quality. My studio setting basically consists of a desk and drawers for storage, a homemade vanity mirror which my boyfriend beautifully made for me, with 10 LED 3-watt white light bulbs on either side, and they're covered by homemade softboxes. I have my camera and my TV monitor, and I have a little handheld mirror for while I'm filming. For filming, I basically place my camera on its tripod right up against my vanity mirror. That gives me plenty of depth of field while filming. The camera I'm using at the moment is the Nikon D3200 SLR. I've had this camera for ages. I have it on a tripod that I bought from eBay. It's nothing fancy. But yeah, like I said, this camera I've had for ages. It's a great photography camera and it makes beautiful movies. It's nothing super fancy, but for me it does the job. For microphone, I am still using the built-in microphone, unfortunately. I have tried a few different options, but nothing is working perfectly for me yet, but I'm still working on it. So far, I'm okay with the quality of sound. I don't do a lot of talk-through videos, so it's not a huge deal for me, but I am working on getting a really good quality mic for that purpose. Okay, now here's a really quick run-through of how I basically set up the rest of my studio. For background, I am using a clothes reel that I bought from Target, and I simply put this together about half a meter behind where I sit. I am currently hanging 2 pieces of fabric over this, and this is just to create some opacity. I find if I just put a simple piece of fabric on there, you can get light through it, which isn't fantastic. I then put my chosen background fabric on top, and I find a piece of fabric 1 meter by meter is enough to fill my video screen. And the last piece of lighting equipment that I use is a softbox that I bought from eBay. This is just a simple softbox. It wasn't expensive. It's got a 135-watt bulb in it, and I am using this for a background fill lighting, basically to stop any shadows appearing in my video. Okay, for camera setup, I basically hook my camera up to my TV monitor using a HDMI cable. The TV monitor's purpose is so I can see how I look on camera as I am filming. And then I make sure I have a blank SD card with plenty of memory and 2 fully charged batteries for filming. One does most of the video, but I do like to have a spare just in case I run over. Next, I simply turn on my camera, turn on my monitor and wait for them to sync. Then I adjust the camera positioning, the zoom, the focus, just to make sure everything's perfect, and then I'm ready to go. For my camera setting, I have my camera set on manual, and I have some preset settings that a beautiful friend helped me out with. In the description box of the video, I will write what these settings are and I will write what they all mean, so it makes a little bit more sense for you. And now we start filming. So a couple of little tips. 1, make sure your camera is definitely recording and make sure you're 100% in focus. They are the 2 worst things that you can come across in the editing process, believe me. And we're done. Now a quick dismantle of the studio, and I'm going to put this room back to being a dining room. Okay, now onto the editing process. So the first thing I do is put my SD card into my Mac laptop, and I upload all of the videos and all of the photos straight onto my hard drive. So I'm using iMovie to edit my videos. For me, this is great at the moment. I do want to upgrade to Final Cut Pro eventually, but at the moment I'm totally happy with iMovie. So I just go in and create a brand new movie, a blank movie, no theme to it, give it a title, basically what it is, and then I upload the footage straight from my SD card into iMovie. It might sound silly having 2 uploads of the footage onto your laptop, but I just like to have backups just in case iMovie has a fault or something gets deleted. I would hate that, I would die. Okay, now onto the editing process. So I do this in a couple of stages. I do a basic edit to get my basic footage. Then I go through that footage and I cut it down until I get a neat edit. And I go through it, watch it all again, speed it up, slow it down when necessary, add my transitions between footage, voiceovers, anything else that needs to be done. Then once I'm complete, I make sure I watch it all the way through from start to finish to make sure it's perfect and make sure I'm completely happy. I like to put music in my videos because it just adds a little bit of character to the videos, and one of my favourite websites is called nocopyrightsounds.co.uk, and this is a website that's full of amazing music that has no copyrights to it, so you can use it freely in your YouTube videos without worrying about getting sued. So I just basically go through this website, listen to a couple of songs. I have no rhyme or rhythm on what music I choose. I just listen to a couple of songs until I find something that I like. Once I'm happy, I will simply download it and it will be put straight into my iTunes folder. Then I simply add this music to my footage, starting it where I want the music to start. Most of the time the music is shorter than the video, so I do have to repeat the music. So I just have to go through and make sure that it all transitions beautifully. Okay, my video is complete. Now I need to download it onto my hard drive. I simply choose to turn it into a file, and then I adjust all of the settings to the highest quality settings to make sure I don't lose any quality in the download period. Once it's done, I will watch it back to make sure that I'm happy with the quality. And then I'm using a software called Handbrake, and what this does is it basically turns your huge file into a very small file, which is much easier to upload onto YouTube. So I choose my file, adjust the settings so it's web optimized and it's an MP4 file, and then I let that run, and that turns my video into a very easy uploadable file. Again, I'll watch it back and I'll just skip through the video to make sure that at different points the quality is still high. This is an important step to do, just to make sure that you didn't tick any wrong boxes and nothing is being adjusted that you do not like. Okay, now to upload it onto YouTube. So I simply click the upload button, choose the video of choice, and make sure I'm choosing the MP4 file, which is the smaller file because it'll upload in 1/10 of the time. Then I add a title, descriptions, tags, fill in all of that data that's necessary, and then I wait for, again, the long, tedious upload. Okay, we're done. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. If you've got any questions or any tips or any advice for me, I would love to read what you've got to say. This is still so new to me, so I'm still massively in a learning process. But I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!